Good evening, everybody. Rose Thorne here. Tonight, I'm doing a reaction video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Tattoos and Tacos. So this live stream went on for a little over 2 hours, and this is the aftermath of Foodie going to get her nose pierced and also a wrist tattoo. So let me just go ahead and bring her stream up on the screen where you guys can see it. And there she is. Now, before we get started with this live stream, I'm going to just go back to the nose piercing live stream over here. So this live stream wasn't very long. It was less than 19 minutes. And there's really not a whole lot to talk about here. Foodie just set up her camera while the piercer pierced her nose. And I'm happy to see that it looks like a very clean, sterile environment. That is important when you get a piercing. You want to make sure the environment is sterile, that the person doing it is very careful, and that everything that they're using is sterilized. And it looks like that's the case, although that's just half the battle. If you get a piercing or a tattoo, it's the aftercare that counts, as well as the person doing the piercing or the tattoo. You have to keep a tattoo or a piercing very clean, or it can be easily infected. So the piercer, what looks like she did a great job, and she handled everything with care. But the big question is, will Foodie follow that up by being hygienic with her piercing and her tattoo? Or is she going to let it get filthy and infected? Well, time will only tell. So going back over here to tattoos and tacos, before we get deep into the react, let's get into the comments for those who really don't feel like watching too much of Foodie. Amanda Elaine says, Chantal, I know you're dreaming of you going over to Natter's, laughing, you two having a blast, him cooking for you again, and you two living happily ever after. Yeah, she's still holding on to that hope that despite everything that's happened, that's going to happen, that he's just going to invite her back over, and all will be forgiven, and everything will go back to the way it was, although the way it wasn't exactly a happily ever after. They were fighting. There were problems, there was drama, but she's built up this fairy tale in her head, and somewhere in it all, she thinks there's going to be a happy ending, and all she has to do is hold on till the end, and it will just magically appear. Evelyn says, tattoos don't hurt much on fatty areas, so Chantal can probably get a tattoo anywhere and handle it just fine. Well, you are right about that, Evelyn. As far as getting tattoos, the more thin the skin, the more bone that might be in the way, the more painful it's going to be. Like I said in my last react video, I've got about 5 tattoos, and one of the more painful areas that I got my tattoo was on the small of my back, and that's because it was right next to the spine. There was no fatty tissue. It was just straight on your spine, and that hurts. I have one on the back of my neck. I have one on each ankle, one on my back shoulder, one between my shoulder blades. But the, small of the back tattoo was the one that hurt the most. But Chantal's got a lot of area that it's well cushioned, so it probably wouldn't hurt as much on her. Okay. Slimeworks ASMR says her upbeat manic attitude is a dead giveaway that she talked to Natter and she's going over there and she's thrilled that Dee Dee is gone now. Well, I don't know if Chantal's going over to Natter's, but you're right. It is a dead giveaway if she's completely calm and she's not raging about Natter like she did for days and days and days, that she at least talked to him, and that might be calming her down. Knowing that Dee Dee's not there might also be calming her down. When she doesn't talk about Natter, when she won't say his name, that is a giveaway that she is in contact with him again in some way. Summer Flowers says she isn't playing Mario and she isn't coming back, Beezers. Well, she's doing a live stream right now. She says she is at home. Whether she stopped off at Natter's on the way home and saw him, or she talked to him, nobody knows. But I do know she's doing another live stream right now. So she is at home. She's not like spending the night over there. So if she's seeing Natter, she's keeping it on the down low as much as she possibly can. Angie says, don't worry, guys. As soon as Natter's done, she'll be allowed back on. So everybody's thinking that Natter and Chantal are going to play live stream tag team where first one goes on, and then when that person finishes, another person goes on, you know, just tag teaming back and forth. So we'll see about that. We'll definitely see. Susan Olsman says, I'm going to go on a diet. Just give me time, says the woman who just grazed her way from fast food restaurant to fast food restaurant. My 600-pound life, come in, Chantal. Yeah, Chantal let it slip in one of her live streams. She's mentioned that she was 500 pounds. But that's something I already knew because of just doing the math on all the calories that she's been consuming and just estimating how much per month she's gaining. I already knew she was at 500 or over. So for her to gain another 100, well, if she keeps up that binge eating, that's going to take probably like 3 months. And then she might even be bedbound. Laura H says she had to end her live so she could go switch to her fake account and go join Natter's live. Once his live is over, she'll wait an hour or so to start her live up so it won't look suspicious. Yeah, we knew that too. You know, they both have a routine. They both go back and forth like, are you going live? Okay, as soon as you're done, I'll go on. And they do that on purpose because that's how they make the money over there. Blah, blah, blah says, have fun at Natter's. I'm sure we'll hear about it when he doesn't answer the phone after 52 messages from you again. Remember, Chantal, he's proud to be seen with Dee Dee. Is he proud to be seen with you? Make sure to not put up any snow in the nostril you just got pierced. At least make it a week without getting infected. You know, that's something that kind of escaped my mind until you mentioned it. So if Chantal is doing the cola and she just got a piercing in her nose, that might not be the best combination. I know she must be doing some kind of stimulants to get all this energy that she has to stay up all night and do live stream after live stream. But if I were Chantal getting a nose piercing and she's doing any kind of stimulants, she might want to stay away from the nose variety, at least until it heals. Let's see. Lindsay says, how does she have so many questions about piercings if she's had her lip, tongue, and whatever else she's claiming to have done? The nose is one of the fastest healing and least painful, and I'm thinking her claims on any other piercings are like her having dreadlocks in high school never happened. Well, I didn't know Chantal all the way back in her childhood or her teenhood to know what she did and what she didn't. But you know, at least she did ask the questions about the piercing, so she knows how to take care of it. So that's a good thing. Lady J. Marie says, BBJ potentially has years. Please don't overfeed her and make her sick. Unless the vet says she is on hospice, please don't. Treats don't equal love. Yeah, that's something that's always bothered me about Chantal, like the amount of treats that she gives her cats. She overdoes it with the treats. I mean, treats are good things for animals, but she just throws treats at them and she thinks, oh, if I give them treats, then that means I don't have to love on them. No, Chantal, you still have to love on your pets, and the love is much better than treats. Let's see. Light Pink Mommy says you're only supposed to keep the second skin on for 24 to 48 hours. Then you're supposed to wash it lightly with unscented soap and use Lubriderm unscented or tattoo goo on it to keep it from drying out. I have 8 tattoos done from high-end places, but you do you, boo. So for those who do not know what liquid skin is, it's kind of like a liquid bandage. But if you go to any tattoo place, they usually offer for sale the stuff that you can put on the tattoo for like the aftercare. So if she were smart, she would have gotten some of that while still at the tattoo place or the piercing place. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to spend too much time on the comments because the video is a bit long and I don't know how long we're going to be here. So let's just go ahead and get straight into the video and react from here. Hope you guys enjoy this. And if you do, please like and subscribe. So let's get started.
I was on live. How can I drive her home? Okay, but it's not only Nadal that brought him up. Yeah, but their account is specifically like a relationship account. And I don't like that. Yes! Aries! You did a good job on the letters too, like they're nice. I like it. So this second skin I have to keep it on for a week. And that's the basic care. And then he said just after you take this off, just maybe a little bit of a vino. You don't need to put like, yeah, you like it? And then maybe I can get another one here, BBJ. I'm going to memorialize my pets.
You know, let's talk about that for a second. So in one of the live streams that Chantal did, when she was at the house with Pete, they were both saying very inappropriate things about BBJ. Chantal made the comment that BBJ, and I quote, has 2 paws in the grave already. And then Pete followed up with that with, well, when's she going to get the other 2 paws in? So they were both speaking about her as if she were about to die tomorrow. And I think that's horrible to talk about a pet that way. So here she is saying she's going to memorialize her pets. Chantal, BBJ is not dead yet. I don't know how much time she has left on this earth, but if you were any kind of a pet parent, you would do everything in your power to make sure that whatever time she does have left, that it's spent healthy and loved and comfortable. You wouldn't be talking as if she's going to die tomorrow. I mean, that's just wrong.
Excuse me. It's not upside down. See? I like it. I don't know how tattoos work because I only had that one and it was bad. So.
You know, instead of getting that wrist tattoo, what she should have done is get a cover up for that tattoo on her chest. Okay, she says it bothers her and it's not the most attractive. Why not get a cover up while you're there?
Yes, Krista. Krista wants me. Ooh, paw prints. Yeah. Oh my god, that's a good idea. My Rip Buddy dog said, oh. Taco Bell diarrhea. I'll be seeing you for sure. You guys think, I think the nose piercing suits me. You know? Kit Kat, you're a troll. No?
Oh, wow. Lemon says, I have my late dog Oakley's paw print tattooed on me, and they used some of her ashes in the ink. Wow, I didn't know you could do that. Interesting, unique.
Oh, Lemon. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get. Yeah. I missed Timbit too. I think
you can stop right there. You know what I hate most about Chantal? The fact that she doesn't care about things or people, and then she only acts like she cares. She never cared about Timbit. Timbit was Pete's cat, for those who don't know. Pete's had a cat named Timbit. Timbit had, if I'm not mistaken, feline leukemia or something like that, and Timbit stayed in James's room the entire time that he lived with Chantal, never got to get out of the room. That situation could have been fixed if Chantal had gotten her cats vaccinated, but Timbit stayed in that room and never made it out. She didn't give a doggone about Timbit. You know, out of sight, out of mind. And if she really cared about Timbit, what she should have done while Timbit was alive was give James the room that she had with the balcony, and the cat could have at least gone out on the balcony to get some fresh air. But no, she had to have the room with the balcony that she never uses.
I think with Timbit, I don't want to go through that with BBJ. Like they just, if when they're old like that and they're sick, because I was always like, maybe we should just let them be comfortable and die at home. But with Timbit, it was like sudden and really traumatic for me. Like, and Pete's, like, it was more traumatic for me that Pete was so upset. I think. Anyway, I don't want to relive that incident, but
yeah, we saw how you handled him being upset. You know, you took Pete to the vet with Timbit, and you didn't even bother to stay home the entire night with Pete to make sure he was okay because he was in mourning for Timbit. What did you do? You ran straight over to Natters. You didn't give a doggone about Pete or Timbit, so you can just stop right now.
like I don't want that to happen to BBJ. Just get really sick and suffer. And I don't know. The thing is, you don't know how they're feeling. You know.
Well, that's why you take your cat to the vet to get checkups, because some animals you can't tell if they're sick. They will hide it from you. And she's an elderly cat and she needs to be seen regularly by the vet to make sure she's okay. You don't wait forever and then wait till the last minute until there's a bunch of problems, Chantal.
So I just don't know. You know. They don't have ashes. Piercing and tattoos are responsibilities. I know.
Yeah, Rats makes the comment, casually contemplating unaliving her cat. Yeah, she's sitting here talking like BBJ is going to die tomorrow. You know, who does that? Who does that? I know that BBJ is an old cat, but you know, if she's sick, she can be fixed, I'm sure. I mean, the vet could help with that, give her medications or whatnot, or do what needs to be done. But Chantal is already planning for BBJ to pass, and she's not passed yet.
No.
Sparky!
I'm gonna take good care of them. I know I don't usually.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't take care of your cats well. We've all seen the evidence of that, and a lot of people have begged you to rehome the cats at least. Even though you're vile and evil in a lot of things you do, if you just had a moment of decency and gave the cats to someone who would give them the care they needed, that at least would be something to forgive you for.
This actually just had to leave this on for a week. This, I just try not to touch it and let it heal. Actually, I need to do this twice a day. The saline spray, and take a paper towel and just lightly clean around the edge. That's all they want me to do. They took the time to really, really go through the proper care. And they even went through hair fiber. Like she said, they said, if you are using powder, to take like a little Band-Aid or something and cover it and then put powder. You have to be really careful. So.
Yeah, you also got to be careful of powder inside your nose, Chantal. Shh, Bobby, come here. Come here. Come here.
The tattoo was $120. Hi, Jacqueline. And $120, and I tipped $20. Get a cabbage tattoo? Why cabbage? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I got hot sauce all over my shirt. For a tattoo? Not really. No, EG. Not yet. Tomorrow is definitely tax day. No excuses. Oh no. Shit. Yep. So I'm gonna get up in the morning. Okay. We cannot have a late night tonight. So what I might do is just smoke one joint to help me sleep because I need to sleep. So
well, all of her plans just got blown out of the water for tonight because she's saying I can't have a late night tonight, but she's currently on a live stream. So I guess not having a late night, that just didn't work out.
I won't do any edibles. Smoke a joint. Go to bed early enough. Get up early. Do the taxes. And then I have plans tomorrow. So.
Oh, and then she's got plans tomorrow. Do you guys see that smirk on her face? After she said that, oh, I got plans tomorrow, big smirk. Yeah, but she's not going to say what the plans are. We know what they are. We know what they are.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do, but I will tell you after.
Well, if it's not Natter, why can't you tell us now? Why can't you tell us now?
Maybe I shouldn't smoke. I think I need my OnlyFans, yeah. I should be able to do the live stream tomorrow night. Oh, Michael? Hey! Call me a liar. Bathtub photo shoot, yeah. It's coming out.
Yeah, a lot of people in her chat right now are saying you drove Dee Dee home. That's the suspicion, that she drove Dee Dee home.
What? I'm ready for your question. I'm not even going to answer you if you ask me if I drove Dee Dee home because you know I didn't. You literally know I didn't.
Oh, Chinny says she told us you did.
Who's Tanya? Hi, Ronnie. No, you are, EG. You're going to come shoot them. More Omegle. Yeah, entertaining for you guys. I have to talk to these weirdos. I'm kidding. I probably think that one guy. My favorite is when I gross people out. Like literally, sometimes a man will stop on my picture and be like, but it's like a knee-jerk reaction. Like you can't help it. Don't be a friend. Don't be. Nail still. For $30, I'd pick one up, another one up. That's a good deal. It's a good quality media kit too. Enjoyed my own fucking company for like the first time in forever. So I took off all my clothes and I just went in front of the full length mirror and I was like, you know what? It's saggy, it's fat, but it's my body. And yeah, it's trying to like decondition your brain from like years of conditioning to believe that you have to be thin to be beautiful. And it's just like it sucks. It's so hard. Ton of brainwashing we have to undo. For me, I want to be healthier. So for me, that's the main thing. It's about health. Some people handle their weight a lot better. For me, like the amount of weight I have on my body obviously has really impacted my health. And you guys know. Or do I want sushi?
The irony of this, she's talking about getting healthier. She just ate Taco Bell and she's already thinking about food. So how in the world, Chantal, are you going to get healthier if you're sitting here going from restaurant to restaurant, like literally back to back? Because that's not healthy.
Trying to hide it, but your friends know. How do you stay happy? Just be happy. Yeah, right. What is this? Shawarma, Subway. Barbecue chicken, like even like Alex is shook, even like Zach. Like I was so mean to Zach at first, but he's like fucking tame in comparison to. And actually, he has more of a personality than a lot of them.
Okay, so this person in the chat says, I feel like the vet gave you some news about BBJ that you haven't shared, and that's okay, but cherish that beautiful cat. Yeah, I got that feeling that the vet told her some stuff about BBJ, and she's deliberately not saying what it is because if it's really bad, she's not going to tell the chat because everybody would get on her for not taking the cat to the vet sooner. Everybody was begging her and screaming at her to take the cat to the vet, and she just wouldn't because she's a bee like that. You know, she's so defiant that she will even punish her own cats by not doing right by them. So if she came forward and said anything serious was wrong with BBJ, everybody be yelling and screaming at her and telling her, why didn't you take the cat in sooner, Chantal? So she's not saying some stuff. I can just feel it. She's not saying something about BBJ.
A lot of reactors compared. So I don't know. I just yeah, that's just weird. I don't know. That's just a weird. That's not a good rumor to start about people just for fun. Is what I'm saying. You know, but people are weird these days.
And here's what's making me sad is that for half a minute she was away from Natter, and here she is taking the cat to the vet. If she's getting all wrapped around Natter again, you know what that means. She's going to go back to not caring about the cats. And if BBJ's in serious health, this is not a time to neglect the cat.
But yeah, like I respect that like reaction channels. Even what I respect is that despite your feelings for me, and I would say yeah, if you're reacting to me, probably because you have something to react to and you have something to say. You don't agree with me a lot of the time, but you still objectively respect me as a person, and you also still objectively are on the side of the truth instead of just what would get you more views is basically what you know what I mean. So that I respect that, like somebody who has those kind of values, you know, but it's just ridiculous. I don't even want to entertain it. But yeah, anyway. Stupid. And it's also stupid that people think it's not stupid that people would think that I would do that I would drive her home, but I was like lied and I'm not oh shit. You know what this season is? Pothole season. So that means that I'm probably gonna.
So you know what? Let's talk about the reaction channels for a minute, Chantal. So you respect the reaction channels that essentially are nice to you. You want us to say nice things about you, but what about you that you do that we can praise? What do you do and what are you that we can possibly praise? You lie all the time, you manipulate people, your house is filthy, you're filthy, you're gross, you're vulgar, you're inappropriate, coming on camera dressed in your lingerie, you neglect your pets. Tell me exactly what it is about you in your life that we can give praise to. You want that positive attention and reinforcement, but on what level can we give that to you? On what level can we possibly give that to you if everything you do and everything you say is geared specifically towards creating drama, which means profit for you? You know, you have embraced the role of being the heel and getting the boos and the hisses from the audience and getting the super chats and membership signups and views. You've embraced that role completely. You don't want to be the positive influence on YouTube. You want to be the heel. You fully embrace that 110%. You don't want us saying things about you that would make you angry. But yet, what choice do we got? We're just telling the truth over here. We're not going to co-sign on your bullshit. We're going to tell it like it is. And if you don't want to listen to us, that's fine. If you don't care about our opinions, that's also fine. You can live your life any way you want to. But understand, as long as you're on YouTube and you decide to put your life on a public platform to make money with what you do, that means we are free to give our opinions and feelings on what we see.
Lose a tire one of these days. Because I'm like the worst person for hitting potholes. I even when before I was a YouTuber, I always hit potholes. I don't know why. I'm an idiot. Alright, so we're gonna go bees, eat this burger, pet the cats. I don't want to be on too late tonight. Oh, outside. Once winter's done, we can all get back to activities of some kind outdoors.
You never did activities outdoors, even when the weather was nice.
We are two people who are very much alike in the worst way. Like, not in the worst way, but in a...
Oh, is she talking about Natter again? So how are you going to get over somebody if you keep talking about him?
like lazy, mental health problem, you know, kind of people. So that's, yeah, I have to, yeah, we have to work harder to improve our lives.
Oh, is she talking about Pete's? My mistake. So she's talking about Pete's. You know, Pete's and Chantal, they're both lazy. They're both lazy people. You know, Pete's has a Peter Pan complex. You know, he's the little boy that doesn't want to grow up and be an adult man and do adult man things. And so he is leeching off Chantal, and she's allowing it. And if something ever happens to Chantal, he's going to be in a world of hurt.
But basically, what I mean is we don't motivate each other, you know?
You know, here's the sad thing. Chantal is not that person that if somebody tried to motivate her, that she would listen. But Pete's is easily influenced. If Chantal went to Pete's and said, "Come on, let's go do something today. Let's do this," he would go along with whatever Chantal told him to do. She could influence him to get out of the house more, do things with her, and break out of his shell more. If she said, "Pete's, go here with me, or go there with me, or do this with me, and do that with me," just because she asked him to or she told him to, he would do it. She could break him out of his shell by making him more active, and he'd probably be a happier person.
My nose ring doesn't hurt, but like I can, it's like a little, I don't know. I don't know. It just like they did such a good job. It makes a difference for sure. I'm glad I did this today. This actually like really made me happy today. So I did something I wanted to do for myself, and yes, I'm spending money on myself, but I do know at least that I have to get my financial situation taken care of, which is definitely in the works. And yeah. Uh, I think doing things definitely helps. If I'm just sitting there and then like it's different, you know. If I'm just sitting there all high and you guys are asking me about him and it's a totally different vibe, you know. The Omegle was so fun until somebody did that mean trick, but whatever.
Yeah, she's talking about the mean trick where somebody put Natter's footage up on the screen. Hey, you went on Omegle, anything could happen.
Like I really thought that was really him. Like I was like, what the fuck? And I think people know that's why they did it.
Yep.
You're fucking mean. That you are cruel. That's like telling people. You know what a cruel joke is? Actually, is like telling people, making people think they won the lottery and then retracting that. You should not do that to people. That is horrible. You make them think their whole life is about to change and then you take that away. I could never do that. Nope. 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 That's not a fun prank. That's not a fun prank. That's just fucking cruel. You know? I think some pranks are just mean. I don't know. Oh my, leave me alone. Aries. And my nose ring. You can get double piercing on your nose too. That's pretty cool. Without the letters, you think so? I like the letters. They're, yeah.
Charlotte sometimes says, you're being extra sweet with BBJ. Did the vet tell you she doesn't have much time left? I really hope that's not the case. I really hope so.
I like them. I like it. I don't know. Maybe when I have a collarbone, I could get something on my collarbone. Hi. You promised no romantic stuff would happen. I didn't say it was romantic in nature.
Okay, Hot Nashi is sending a super chat that says, I hope we can get an I am getting healthy and being responsible arc. For the record, Charlie did not call you a pedo. She said some of your actions are predatory. There's a difference, ma'am. Go boss Aries. So nobody accused Chantal of being a pedo, but the way she was behaving on Omegle last night was predatory. And I will say this, could Chantal control the people that she was talking to on Omegle? No. There are all kinds of people on there. Was it appropriate for her to be dressed in lingerie talking to people on Omegle? No, it wasn't appropriate. It wouldn't be appropriate even if they were adults on Omegle, and it's certainly not appropriate for anybody who is potentially underage. What Chantal should have done when she realized that there were potentially underage people on Omegle is get her butt up and put some clothes on and just stop talking to all those young people. Just cut it out. Just say, well, this is not a good idea. Maybe I should go to a forum or a service or messenger or something where there are only adults and make chat with those people. But, you know, she was seeking out the young, hot guys. Well, I can understand young, hot guys, but there's such a thing as being too young, Chantal. And you were just trying to talk to everybody, and then you went back for round two after cutting off your first stream. I mean, Omegle is not the place for you, ma'am. There's too many young people there. Uh, there's a potential for people to show themselves doing sexual things. And if you're doing a live stream and trying to use it for content, that's not the best idea.
Okay, but you like it, Vegas doll? A parent in their right mind would let their kids join Omegle. There was nothing predatory about me talking to any of the people, even if they were underage. I'd be like, hi, and then I would be like, how old are you? Okay, bye. You know, like, Opa, Opa. Will I be screaming Opa tomorrow?
You know, it's one thing for her to talk to people on something like Omegle, but here's where she effed up. She was live streaming it. And those people that are on Omegle, they're not on there to be part of somebody's live stream on YouTube. And she's not going to them saying, are you okay with this? Are you okay? And do you give your consent to be shown on a live stream? She was just live streaming and she didn't care if somebody wanted to be part of her live stream or not. You know, you're exposing people to your audience and to YouTube, and they're not giving consent. Not cool, Chantal.
Oh, is that Greek? I don't know. Did you find the Greek guy? Joey Jeremiah. Oh, Joey Jeremiah! Ow! Shit. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees. I like the Zit remedy. Everybody wants some. Hey, I want you to live forever. I said she can have as many treats as she wants. Nancy Botwin, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees. I didn't. Hi, Jamie Carpenter. Did you see your face when I said that? Your end of.
What'd she say?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know.
What?
I have to keep it on for a week. It's like a sunburn and someone scratching. Yeah, exactly.
What? She said something about BBJ here.
It's like little needles going like
Okay,
this
shut
all
up,
the time.
Chantal. What were you saying?
I need to eat my burger. There's no treats. Moron. Okay. P, get off
Rude.
my.
You said they're calling her cat a moron.
Okay, sweetie. Where's my burger? Right? Why did they give me a whole bunch of ketchup? There's no treats down here. I don't know. Like, I should just start leaving. Because I made a pact with BBJ since she's end of life care.
That's so not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. End of life care? That's not funny. That's not funny. You guys know how badly I wish I could just walk into Chantal's house and snatch up that cat and bring her to my house and take care of her. I mean, it pains me to see BBJ and Sam living in that filth. And Chantal doesn't care. I wish there was something I could do to make their lives better, but I'm over here. I'm far, far away. But you see an animal suffering, you just want to help them. And unfortunately, I can't. Chantal's the only one that can do anything for her pets. But talking about end of life care, you suck, Chantal.
Hey, I want you to live forever. I said she can have as many treats as she wants. Nancy Botwin, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees. I didn't. Hi, Jamie Carpenter. Did you see your face when I said that? Your end of life care? She went. You're geriatric. Sweet angels. No, not end of life. Well, she's at the end of her life, is what I mean. She's not.
Not true. I had an ex that had a black cat named Morgana, and she lived well past 20 years. And the amazing thing about Morgana is that when she got up there in age, she actually lost her sight. She went blind. But the cat was smart. I mean, even while blind, she figured out how to make her way around the house. She knew where everything was. She knew where the litter box was. I don't know how she knew, but she knew. And she lived for many years past the age of 19. Many years.
She's old, like old people. Like if you get, let's say you're in your 80s, you're going to consider yourself end of life, right? Like you're nearing the end stages of your life. So what I'm saying is, because of this, I don't really, it's not that I don't care about her health. I don't care how many treats she's having.
You don't care about her health. You waited forever to take her to the vet, idiot.
She's allowed to have as many treats as she wants. But you keep bugging me when there's no treats around.
Maybe she's hungry because she smells the food. You ever think about that?
Are we omega beezing? I don't know if I want to do that tonight. That's the thing. She bugs me, but she has food. That's why we even came up with the thing saying, yeah, Sandra, look, I got my nose pierced. And I got my tattoo. Gauge. A longer thing. What was it called? Getting a double on the left side. You have a Monroe? Nice. The person who did my piercing said that this was the most painful for them. Okay. See? So that cheek piercings. Really? They were hitting on me? Because unbelievable. No. Peace supporters. And having fun together, you know. Wish real life had a filter. God, wouldn't that be nice?
Hi Panda Punch sends a super chat saying, if you were an overweight 38-year-old man pursuing through Omegle in your underwear, we'd all agree it was predatory. Think about that. Yep.
Hi Panda Punch 333. If you were an overweight 38-year-old man pursuing through Omegle in your underwear, we'd all agree it was predatory. Why is that predatory?
Because it's creepy, that's why.
Why is that predatory? Even if that was a man sitting in his underwear.
Because you'll be a person sitting there in your freaking underwear talking to people. Because most normal people, when they have a conversation, they're dressed in their actual clothes, not lingerie. Duh.
Anyway, I'm not a man in my underwear. I was in a lingerie.
You know, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You were dressed in something that is meant for the bedroom. It's meant for private time. It's not meant to be pretty much forced upon the public without their consent, which is what you were doing. You were on a chat site. You were not on a campsite. You were on a chat site, and you're sitting there in pretty much less than your underwear. And people were like just pulling up the chat. All they want to do is talk, and they get this person barely dressed in front of them. Rude.
You couldn't see anything at all, actually. And the people who were ended up being minors wasn't my fault. It's random. So blame their parents. Blame Omegle for not having stronger filters. And that's it. There's nothing more to say. That's so fucking stupid. Chicken toes. Your chicken lost its toes? Am I talking sexual to these people or what? Don't acknowledge it.
Oh, here we go. Vegan Poop says, because when you log on to Omegle, you have to click that you are at least 13. You knew there were people there under 18 because you clicked accept. It is not 18 plus.
Change into lingerie after you've already interacted with other people. Yeah, and so I could be on there in lingerie looking to fucking sex chat with somebody. And if a person underage comes up, just like anywhere on the internet, you click the fuck off. And that's what makes you a non-predator. You get it?
And you were not on Omegle saying to each person, how old are you? You weren't checking the age right away.
If I was a predator, I would keep talking to these people. Do you get it now or what? Or does your brain need more brain cells to rejuvenate before I explain it again? Fuck. Yeah, accountable beauty. I don't know. I don't know. That was freaking cool, but you're giving me shit, I think. Kylie Leanne, welcome your very important bees. Ready, set, bees. But yeah, next time I'll go in my sweats then. I was in my sweat.
No, you weren't.
I don't really remember how that song goes. Do you like that song? No starfishing. Taco Bell diarrhea? Mario beezing.
You know, I have to wonder if she got the nose piercing and the tattoo because she desperately wants to be one of the cool kids. Oh, look at me, man. I'm cool. I got a tattoo and a piercing. Guess what, Chantal? I've had a navel piercing since my early 20s and I've got several tattoos. You know, it's not the tattoos that make the person. It doesn't make you cool. It just means you got tattoos and a piercing. You are what you are, regardless if you got tattoos and piercings or not.
I'm being shy about it, I know. Should show you more. Alright, smokable diarrhea. What are you guys' tattoos that you have? Yeah, Nancy, these nails. Well, they're starting to chip off a bit, the color, as you can see. So I'm gonna get them done again. You can be Beezer. Oh, I should do Beezer of the month. Wouldn't that be cool? Or Beezer of the week? We should do a Beezer of the week. Any more predator animals? Maybe just like, I don't know. And their poo stinks. Snake poo stinks? Really? That done next time. Like right here. What do you think? You think that would look cute? I think it would look cute. I don't know. Or would that look bad on my face? I don't know. I can't tell. Bold. Yeah. I'll look like the Joker. That's the thing. I don't want to look like the Joker. Yeah, I would. You're right. It work yet? Shave. If you're not visibly tattooed, arms, legs, torso, I'm working on my legs, arms, sleeves, my arms won't tattoo my face yet. Ah. Oh, they won't tattoo your face. That's smart. At least they care.
I don't know about that. I've heard of permanent makeup.
Being blown away behind my ear. Oh, really? Hi, plain cheeseburgers. You're wearing blue as a woman? What are you? The L word? Like, really? Like, who cares? You know? Just bees. Yeah, Sandy and Ann. Just bee. Just bees. Ready, set, bees. Tattoo on the arm. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe a nipple or something. If I got a cross and then lost weight, it would just be a straight line afterwards.
Okay, so things are getting kind of boring. We'll just end it here. She's on another live. I don't know how long it's going to go on for, or if it's done yet. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. And if you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye-bye.